But look, Donald's not spending any time thinking about ways to make your life easier. In fact, he's not thinking about you at all. Now, look, 4 days. You had enough of this. You've seen a few ads in Michigan, I would guess. You've seen a lot of folks coming through, but hopefully they come and stand in front of you in Flint and tell you what they're going to do. But be clear about this. If you're feeling anxiety or you're feeling stressed or you're worried about this, there is an antidote to that. Go out and vote for Kamala Harris. Instead of wringing your hands, go ring some doorbells for some people. Make a difference. Look, voting for her works. I had the opportunity last week to cast my vote, and I went to the polls with my newly turned 18-year-old son, Gus, who cast his vote. He knew it. You know it. We've got a chance to elect a new generation of leadership. We've got an opportunity here under Kamala Harris in Michigan alone, in conjunction with your governor and your senators, created over 400,000 new jobs. It's a new way forward, and you saw her. You saw what a president looked like earlier this week on the National Mall. And she promised you, and she said, on the first day in the White House, she will go with a to-do list. Donald Trump has told us he will go with an enemies list. And each day he adds names to it, just to be clear. Top of her list, lowering the cost of things for you and your families right off the bat. That's got to be a top priority, putting more money back in your pockets. She will go with that sense of purpose every single day. She has talked about this and will implement it. 37 states have it, but we need it federally. A price gouging ban that makes sure companies can't take advantage of us. Quick primer on what that means. I was with a farmer yesterday in Erie, Pennsylvania, and I said, what are you getting for corn? He said, oh, about $4.10 a bushel. And I said, so when grocery prices were cheaper years ago, what were you getting for a bushel of corn? About $4.10 a bushel. They're not making any more. You're paying more. Corporate profits have shot through the roof. That's where the issue is, and a national price gouging ban will put more money back into your pockets. That's how it works. Under a President Harris's plan, 100 million middle-class Americans will see a tax cut. No one making $400,000 or less will see any increase in their taxes. That is everybody pretty much I've ever known in my life is where it works. And the biggest impact will be a $6,000 child tax credit in the first year of a child's life, so you can buy the crib, buy the car seat, buy the clothes, get the things done. And extending that cap on insulin for $35 now is capped for seniors, extending that to all Americans who need insulin to protect their lives. Second price gouging primer. Before we put a cap of $35, they were selling it for $800 for one of those little vials. Cost $5 to make it, just so we know how this works. And then she proposed a plan for many of us. And for those of you with less hair or gray hair, you get this. Young people, trust me on this. When you turn 60, you start paying a lot of attention to Medicare. You start paying a lot of attention because it's dignity in your life to be able to afford the care that you need. Kamala has proposed extending Medicare to pay for home health care so our seniors can stay in their homes. Big deal. And I think many folks might not have known this. Currently, Medicare does not pay for vision, for glasses, and hearing aids. We will extend it to those things, too, for quality of life. If you want to own a home, we're going to make sure there's 3 million more units being built and that you get the opportunity to get a $25,000 credit for the down payment to get more people in their homes. And for those of you who want to be entrepreneurs and start that American dream, it costs about $40,000 to get a small business off the ground in the beginning. Currently, the law says you can deduct $5,000 tax credit. Kamala will propose, and we'll put into law $50,000 to get you off the ground and make it work. Now, look, that is not a concept of a plan. That is a plan, and I'm damn proud of it. That is a real plan. I got asked, and the vice president got asked, well, how will you pay for this? Well, for starters, we'll have Donald pay his damn taxes, and we can go from there. Elon can pay his taxes.